Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Bruning.
And I'm Renata Ford. We're here with Loop on location in ODOT District 5, which includes 7 counties in East Central Ohio.
That's right, there's a lot going on in District 5, including the I-70 reconstruction through Zanesville, which is where we're standing right now. It's one of the largest, most impactful projects in the district.
Absolutely, and it's a tight squeeze to get traffic moving through this work zone, especially with a big shift coming up this month.
Unfortunately, we've seen crashes in this work zone, and we've been working hand in hand with the first responders and towing and recovery companies to make sure they know how to quickly and safely clear crashes on I-70. Here to talk more about what we're doing here is Phil Valentine. He's the county manager in Muskingum County. So what do you guys have set up here?
Well, Matt, what we have set up here is a mock scene of what the Phase 2 is going to look like on I-70. And that way we could test the limits of the equipment, how far to reach, how much it can lift, to try to speed up the recovery on the projects.
It's so beneficial. It does give us practice for the real thing, which we typically do not get. So for ODOT to provide this to our company, it's a godsend.
We know the gridlock that it creates in Zanesville when 70 shuts down, so this is all on a goal to try to make it go as fast as we can if we have an event out there.
With a project this size, motorists can expect to hear about it for years to come.
Now, not far away, there's another major roadway reconstruction going on here along State Route 16. We're near the Muskingum-Coshocton County line. And this project goes from the county line all the way to the city of Coshocton. One of the big challenges we've had has been maintaining traffic through the work zone.
To add to that challenge, the area here near Adams Mills has historically been prone to flooding. District 5 Public Information Officer Morgan Overby joins us. Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. The Monroe Basin, which is located just south of State Route 16 near the county line, is where we specifically have seen the flooding. A group of people from District 5 got together and put a plan in place to make these improvements. So fingers crossed, we haven't had to shut down the roadway due to flooding, and these improvements were definitely necessary ahead of the State Route reconstruction project, which is just east of here.
Oh, hey, well then let's go check it out.
Perfect. This project is being done in 2-mile increments. This one is between the Muskingum County line and Township Road 288 specifically. If you're not familiar with what reconstruction means, that means we're taking the roadway all the way down to the dirt and then building it back up. So this portion of the project is actually scheduled to be completed mid-September, and then we'll switch to the next phase.
Well, hey, thanks so much for being here, Morgan. This entire project is going to be wrapped up in the fall of 2024.
Thanks a lot, ladies. Well, the Who Knew Guru is back down at I-70 and has some enlightening information. What? That was a good one.
It's hard to believe that we are standing at the exact location 5 years ago where crews were showing us how they were replacing high-pressure sodium bulbs on our high-mast lighting at the interchange here of I-70 and State Route 13. And since then, we've been replacing those old fixtures with these new high-efficient LEDs. Here to tell us more is my man, Jason Lutz. What's up, dude? How are you?
Pretty good.
Tell us more about this awesome project.
Yeah, so District 5 is one of the first districts to receive this statewide initiative, the LED upgrade, and we're looking at about a 50% savings. So they do have a little higher color temperature and a better footprint. Also, they have really good cutoff, so for light trespass, to keep our footprint within our interchange only and not spread out into other right-of-ways. I think this is one of around 15 interchanges we have in the district that are receiving this upgrade, and then the whole state will have this upgrade soon.
So not only are we improving safety, we are reducing costs, improving operational efficiency, and that's what I call a really bright idea. Who knew?
I thought Matt did the dad jokes.
Thanks, guys. Roundabouts are a proven solution for significantly reducing the risk of a serious injury or fatal crash.
And we've seen too many crashes here at the intersections of US 22 and State Route 159 and US 22 and Delmont Road here in Fairfield County. In fact, going back to 2020, there have been 32 crashes here.
To address it, ODOT decided to put in 2 roundabouts. This project started last year and is expected to finish up later this year.
Now, one question we get a lot, especially about roundabouts in rural areas, are they big enough to handle farm equipment? And Doug Morgan in District 5 has an answer for us.
We do simulations to see if we can account for the turning radius or the tires, make sure they're going to stay on pavement. It just happens that just north of this roundabout is a John Deere dealership, and they showed us what the equipment they had on site. We found out that the combine we were looking at and design was 13 foot. The new ones today are 15 to 18 foot wide wheelbase. We made some adjustments on the fly in design. This change we made is going to be applied throughout other rural roundabouts we end up having.
To learn more about roundabouts, visit transportation.ohio.gov/roundabouts.
We have had a ton of fun and we've learned a lot here in District 5, so thank you to everybody for making this a great episode. Get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Follow us on social media and keep sending those great story ideas and feedback to loop@dot.ohio.gov.